Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, April the 17th, 2020. We hear about reward to risk all the time, which is really important to understand. And in this video, I'm going to show you a smashing trade that we had, but more importantly, why it's important to allow yourself to achieve the outstanding result that you're going to see. And I'll show you how it could have been managed, and I say could have been managed because although Darko has posted his exact trade management approach for our members, everyone manages trades differently due to a variety of factors, risk tolerance, psychological factors, etc. But this will give you a good idea of how to maximize your reward risk. Also, at the end, I'm going to tell you about an addition that we made to what has turned out to be our very popular Ultimate Coach's Corner Forex Video Library. So be sure to listen to that. We've added even more value to it. And just FYI, there's a link to that video library in the text below this video or in the email that you received. Okay, let me show you this great trade that we had this week. So the trade was on the Euro New Zealand dollar pair, which you see here. And I'm first going to let you hear exactly what Darko said in his pre-market analysis video on April the 14th. And you'll see what he said in advance, not after the fact. And then we'll come back to the chart. So have a listen.
Euro Kiwi, next pair on my radar, weekly, daily support. Look for long. Okay, let's see where that's significant. Well, do I need to convince you that this is a significant neckline? Probably not. Okay, let's see if that weekly significant neckline, it's also a daily significant neckline. Let's just scroll back. Well, what does this look like? It's an identical neckline. Identical necklines are usually, not always, are the highest probability trades that we ever do in Coach's Corner. Okay, so let's go to our entry time frame. What is price telling you? This is my significant neckline. Price is closing. That's a warning sign. It's okay. This is probably a fakie. A fakie is like basically a set and forget, like price fakes you that this is now become resistance. Well, not, because you don't have a clear established candle. Okay, so if price do something like this, okay, we convincingly reestablish above my significant neckline in alignment with my bias, which is long, because we are at weekly and daily very significant neckline, and we maybe have a rotation or a swing break or a set and forget. Whatever happens, this becomes a pending order if I see this. Until then, there's absolutely nothing to do.
Okay, so in the video, Darko said that it's either going to be a set and forget, which is a breakout trade, or it's going to be a swing break or rotation. Well, it turned out to be a swing break. Let's go down to the entry time frame right here. And so the entry on this, the trade took place down here, and the entry on it was at 78.83 right in here. And the stop was 50 pips. And once you're in it, okay, now it's trade management time. And in case there's any doubt about it, you got to. This is what I love about these. You go to the if you go to our CC premium charts, this is a day trade, and here it is right here, 414. That was April the 14th. Euro New Zealand swing break long. And here's what he showed. This is, you notice the price hasn't gotten here yet, but he sees that we've had this swing break. We're at this really nice level of support, and goes up and comes down, and this is where we're looking to buy right in here. They're just great because they show you exactly where to enter and then where to put the stop right underneath here. And then once in the trade, what he does is he posts a, let me get out of this, he'll start looking at trade management. So if you go to the trade management right here, and he'll do this in several parts, but you can see that this is where the entry was. It's kind of compressed. I know it's a bit hard to see, but this is where the entry was, and price started to go up. The stop was under here, and he's showing these different levels. Let's go back to my charts here, and he just showed these. I put these same levels on my chart that he just showed here, and this is the different little places you can get in. So here's the trade. Okay, so here was the swing break right here. Price came down, filled you with a stop underneath here, and here was his suggestions. And I marked off the reward to risk on each of these levels. I mean, any of these are really good reward risks. Okay, this is a 2.75 to 1 just to his first one. Almost 4.5 to 1 up to here, and it just blew right through it and made it right up to this 8 to 1 reward risk. That's 400 pips, folks. That's a pretty good one. And this was actually a really, this is your ultimate one, because this is the opposing level on the daily chart, which is really your ultimate goal. So the other ones were very good too, though. Good yields and on the reward risks on that. We had other trades this week that were losing trades. Okay. However, we do not risk more than 0.5% of our account on our trades. That's what we highly recommend. Okay, we were stopped out of 2 of the trades this week, and there was no chance to even mitigate them for a smaller loss. Price just went straight against us. But the total loss on those 2 trades is just 1% of the account if you use 0.5% risk per trade. Well, this one trade that you just see here on the Euro Kiwi completely wiped out all those losses. And in fact, we had other losses this month, but we also had other wins. The point is, it's imperative that you allow profitable trades to run and manage them logically. And of course, Darko has posted his trade management protocols for our members, and they work just great. So, you know, the important thing is to allow these trades, the winning trades, to go for you like this, because overall it's been a pretty good month now, even though we had some losses earlier. So I hope you found that helpful in understanding how important it is that we get good positive reward risks on our winning trades, notwithstanding the fact that we do need to manage trades properly once we're in them, right? And sometimes that means we need to be out of a trade for a smaller profit due to market circumstances, you know, the way that we read price action, and it could even mean taking a loss, of course. You know, I'll tell you, this is a particularly difficult and more volatile environment right now, and Darko is doing a fantastic job navigating us through it, but it's more important than ever to be right on top of your trade management. Now, all of this stuff, you know, finding proper support resistance levels, Darko's trade management protocols, the different setups that we use are all covered in our Ultimate Coach's Corner Forex Video Library that we just released. It has been immensely popular. It's a resource that teaches you everything that Darko does to come up with his great PMA trade setups every day. And we're also going to be adding additional videos that Darko produces in the future that we think will add even more value to the video library. And in fact, I just added a new one this past Wednesday. That is an excellent 8-minute video called The Basics of Price Action Reading. And it gives you a nice condensed and to-the-point lesson on how trades actually set up and how to know what to do in a very objective manner and how to take advantage of a possible trading opportunity. So Darko just recorded that one a few days ago, and it's now posted in the library. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button, and we'd love to have you follow us. And when you do, remember to click that little bell so that you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much, everyone. We wish you all the very best as we make our way through the current coronavirus environment. Take care, be safe, and have a great weekend.